Every morning while we were in the Bethel Hotel, the beautiful sunrise woke us up. And so, by the time it's light outside, we were cruising the boardwalk and just exploring Dumaguete, going towards the wharf. Kids played in the water, while the tricycle drivers lined up and the fish truck drivers carried fish. We wandered around the market and we smelled food cooking, and we just had a wonderful time just exploring the wharf area. Even saw a load of motorcycles getting ready to be sold in Dumaguete. Passed by Sillyman University and decided to check out the terminal. Then it happened. Our spontaneous ticket purchase led us home quick to take a bath and get back and load up for a trip to Siquijor. And fresh with clean clothes, now it's a race to get back and catch our 10 o'clock boat ride across to the island of Siquijor. And as I waited, I realized, oh no, I don't fit through the door. So they took my wheels off and they fit me in there through the skinny door somehow. And once I was in there, I go, man, I can't even see out of this thing. And we take off. There's a guy already getting seasick. Pinky says we need to eat crackers, and that'll keep us from getting seasick. So that's what we did next. Pinky's about asleep, and all of a sudden that door swings wide back open again, and my claustrophobia is gone. I can see out the door. Yee-haw! Nice to have some fresh air. We get to the other side and they did the same thing to get me back out again. Take my wheels off, raise me up, and get me out of that old battleship. I'm no more than out of that boat and on the dock, and all of a sudden I realize, wow, what a beautiful place we've come to. Look at my beautiful wife standing in front of that beautiful water with the coral reef showing right through. What a gorgeous place. And so we need to make a plan. We don't have any idea what we're going to do. So we talk to some people and we decide, well, we're on one end of the island. We can go over from Siquijor, where we landed, to Lorena and get another ferry to go back. That way we can get on a jeepney and we can take a ride, at least a third of the way across the island. So that's what we did. We rented a jeepney. She got in the back again with the wheelchair, and off we go with our driver down the highway. And what a beautiful highway it was. Such a gorgeous place. I just fell in love with this little island as soon as we got rolling down the road. What a beauty. So our driver lets us out and we take off for a stroll through Lorena, taking pictures as we went along. What a beautiful place it was. Clean little city. There's kids from school going here and there. Look at my wife. Isn't she gorgeous standing there? They're selling tires. They're driving around. Most of them are just on scooters. What a beautiful view. You can see the mountains in the background everywhere you go, and the jungle. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous little town. Sure, there's a Volkswagen here. There's a Volkswagen everywhere. And as we go down the street, we find that the buildings they look like they've been through a tornado and a hurricane all at once. Kids look so happy here. Everybody looks kind of happy. All the people are going to and fro and riding their motor scooters here and there. Looks like the kids just got out of school. What a beautiful jeepney. And an old-fashioned tricycle. You don't see those much around. Yeah, there's a couple guys here and there. But for the most part, it's young people everywhere you go. Look like school-age kids from junior high, high school to college. Beautiful young people everywhere. And as we go along, we find one of the schools. And I like this part. It's a no bully zone. No bullies allowed here. And it's just a clean, clean little city. Well, we find a place to eat. We get a coconut and enjoy it. And then we order up a bunch of food and we get good and full. And now it's time to head back down and find our ride back to Dumaguete. So we get down to the pier, and oh boy, there's a big one this time. I'm so happy to know we're not going to have to pop my wheels off this time and drag me through a narrow hole. But I got seasick already because of all the diesel I could smell by the engine where I was stuck down on the bottom. And they decided, you know what, look how narrow it is, but they're going to get me up there. These workers that were working on the boat decided they're going to take me up these stairs. So off my wheels come and I go through this real narrow passage up to the upper deck. And you know something, this is the first time I ever got on an upper deck on one of these things, but man was I happy. I already knew I was going to get to see everything on my ride home, and the ride home indeed was beautiful. We took quite a while to get back. It was a bigger, slower boat, but you know what, the view was awesome, and I got to be up on an upper deck. Oh boy, what a trip. I got to see it all coming home. Usually I'm stuck down below on one of these kinds. Another spontaneous adventure with a happy ending. Now next, I'm going to have a video of the most romantic date spot in Dumaguete.